Good morning. Welcome to our yin practice. Today, we're going to spend a little more time moving through transitions to bring energy into the body while still integrating stillness in deep yin stretches. If you have 2 yoga blocks, you may want to use them in this morning's practice. Let's begin on all fours, waking up the spine with some cat-cows. With your knees under your hips and fingers spread wide, inhale into your belly, filling the chest and lifting your head to look up. And exhaling, rounding through the back body, tucking your chin and pressing up into your shoulders. Inhale, belly drops, the front body opens, and the back extends, making space between the vertebra. Exhale to soften down. Maybe finding a little squeeze in your belly at the bottom of the breath. Moving with your own breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to soften into the sticky spaces. Coming back to a neutral spine. And as you inhale, rock forward, shifting your weight into your shoulders as you lift your chest up. And as you exhale, shift your weight back towards your heels. Moving with your breath. Inhaling, rock forward, and exhale, back. This movement may be enough, but if your body is inviting you deeper, walk your hands forward as you inhale into an easy back bend, and exhale, sending your hips down towards your heels. As you inhale, perhaps lift into a gentle seal pose and rock back into child's pose. Moving with your breath, perhaps closing your eyes to feel into the spaces of tension. Just noticing where there is tightness and where there is ease. Sliding and gliding your joints through their complete range of motion, getting synovial fluid flowing. This flossing movement stimulates circulation in the joints and is a great way to move stiffness out of the body. When you are ready, settle into your yin pose, choosing to come down onto your belly with your elbows under your shoulders, or bring your big toes together to sit back onto your hips into child's pose. Choosing a back bend is more energizing, and child's pose will feel more grounding. Trust your body's wisdom to know where you need to land. If you are in Sphinx, notice the compression in your lower back. Bring your elbows forward to diminish the sensation, or come up higher into seal with your hands pressing into the ground for a deeper release. If you are in child's pose, you may want to make a pillow with your hands or use a block if the ground feels a little too far away to meet your forehead. Find your variation and then become still. Notice where sensations arise. Noticing what emotions are present this morning. Melting your heart down if you are in child's pose. Breathing into the space behind your heart. Softening your shoulders and upper back. If you are in Sphinx, gently drawing the shoulder blades together to lift your heart up a little higher and softening your pelvis. Breathe deeply, sending your breath into your lower belly and all the way up into your chest. Let your exhale be your surrendering of effort. Softening the pelvis and hips. Letting holding dissolve along the back of your body. Keep following your breath. Allow the body to find a little more ease with each exhale. Giving yourself permission to move or make any adjustments, to move deeper into sensation as the body opens, or softening away from sensation that becomes too intense. Let's prepare to transition to our counter pose. If you're in Sphinx, place the palms of your hands next to your chest, tuck your toes, and push your hips up into downward facing dog. From child's pose, come to all fours, tuck your toes, and push your hips up and back. Keep your knees softly bent and spine long. Shift the weight of your hips from side to side, pedaling your feet up and down. Eyes may close. Let the movement become your own, moving the entire spine. Neck and shoulders may want to get involved in this wiggly down dog. Perhaps your body is calling for stillness. Follow your intuition. Movement to release energy, or stillness to integrate. When you're ready, come back down onto your hands and knees. Step your right leg forward so it is between your hands in a low lunge. Your knee stacked over your heel. And begin to shift forward and then backward. Moving slow with your breath. Exhaling as your hips float back and the right leg lengthens into half splits. And inhale, opening your chest as you move forward. If you have two blocks nearby, you could try holding one in each hand. I find my range of motion increases if I use blocks so I can floss deeper into the tight spaces, especially in the hips. If your body is open to a little more range of motion, try bringing both hands to the left side of your knee, letting your hands walk back and forth as you slide and glide from front to back. Move slow and be curious about where you meet the tangled edges in your body this morning. And coming back to center. In your low lunge, if you're using blocks, you could place them on either side of your right foot. Tuck your back toes and lift your knee off the ground. Take a couple of deep breaths. Chest lifted, left leg engaged, pressing through your back heel. And place your knee back down on the ground to come into baby dragon. This may be where you want to remain. Head lifted or letting your chin drop down. I'm going to offer a few variations that you could play with. Coming up and placing your hands on your knee in flying dragon brings a lot of yang energy into the pose. Dropping shoulders down and gently squeezing the shoulder blades together. Switch on the muscles in your inner legs, gently squeezing the inner thighs together. Another option is to come down into dragon flying low, with both hands inside the front foot or elbows on the ground or blocks for a deeper stretch. You may need to walk your right leg out a little to make space to come down. From here, you could let your knee fall to the right, coming onto the pinky toe side of your foot. Find whatever version feels best in your body this morning. The pose should feel sustainable, so adjusting your position so the sensations are turned down to about 40% of your maximum stretching capacity. This is an intense shape and a deep stretch in the hip flexor, so make any adjustments. Breathe softly. Relax any tension in the jaw or shoulders. Lovingly stay with the building sensations, but know that you can move out of the shape and rest anytime. And slowly begin to move out of dragon. Bring your right leg back so you are kneeling on all fours, and we'll transition to the other side through downward facing dog. Pressing through the palms of your hands, lift your knees off the mat. and hips up and back, creating a long line from your tailbone to the crown of your head. Give your head a little shake from side to side, perhaps rolling your neck in gentle circles. Finding stillness here or movement, swaying through your hips, shifting from side to side. And when you are ready, come back down onto hands and knees and step your left leg forward. So it's framed by your hands and your knee is stacked over your heel. And begin to shift forward and then backward. Moving with your breath. Hips sinking back as you exhale. Your leg lengthens into half splits. And inhale, shift forward, lifting your chest. Make this movement your own. With your hands on the inside of your foot, you may find that you have a greater range of motion to explore. Make the movement sweet and juicy. It should feel delicious, perhaps lingering for a moment in stillness if you find a particularly tight edge to release. And coming back to center. In your low lunge, tuck your back toes and lift your knee off the ground. Breathe deeply into the stretch in your right psoas. Keep the right leg engaged by lengthening through the back heel. And place your knee back down on the ground and come into your preferred variation of dragon pose. Perhaps starting with your hands framing the foot. And moving deeper, if your body invites you into a flying dragon, coming up with your hands on your knees for a few breaths. And then coming down into dragon flying low, with both hands inside the front foot. Walking your left leg out to the side to sink deeper. Sense the spine and the entire body naturally lift and lengthening, allowing your whole body to be supported with breath and energy rather than muscular effort. Feel the energy of the shape while remaining relaxed and still. Coming back onto all fours and press up into downward facing dog. Stretching out the back of your legs, walking heels from side to side to release your hips. Drawing both heels towards the floor to find a moment of stillness here. Even as the body remains active, stillness spreads throughout the nervous system. And coming down to tabletop and shift back into child's pose. With your knees open wide or together, arms stretched long in front or resting behind you. Take a moment to pause here. Noticing any new sensations in your body. Perhaps you can sense the aliveness of your body, the tingling vibration of prana awakened. The rhythmic pulse of energy moving, or a gentle softening in your heart. Take a slow, steady breath in and a long, full breath out. Let this pause be a reminder to come back to your breath throughout your day ahead. Remain still for a few more breaths, or gently sway from side to side, slowly shifting from the left to the right, rolling your hips and head in any way that feels sweet. And make your way up to sit. On an inhale, reach your arms overhead. Bring your palms together at your heart. Rub them gently together. When some heat has gathered, softly place your palms over your eyes. Today, may your eyes be open with wonder, seeing the beauty woven into each moment of your life. Now let your hands settle over your heart. Today, may your heart be nourished with compassion, tenderness towards yourself, and radiant towards all beings you meet along your path. I hope you are starting your day feeling energized and grounded. I will see you next time.